All right, we got a great video for you today. Where are we at? Wisconsin. That's right, folks. And where are we at? The House of the Rock. That's right, this place is incredible. They don't even know what to call it. It's an individual who collected all kinds of crazy stuff. No rhyme or reason. There's a little bit of everything here. You're gonna love this video. We drove all the way up here near Madison to check this out. This is one of my bucket list places to go, and take a look at the size of this. There's actually 3 sections to this, and we're gonna go visit all of them. So let's go check out the House of the Rock. We got a great video for you today on how to have fun. You're gonna love this video, guys. This one is a hidden gem, and it's in Wisconsin. It's called the House on the Rock. What are we talking about? One of the coolest exhibits, one of the coolest tourist attractions, and one of the coolest museums I've ever seen in my life. If you haven't, definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, definitely check out our Facebook, Instagram, and our website, howtohavefunoutdoors.com. Today we're gonna walk you through this tourist attraction, and believe me, if you're ever up in this area, you're gonna wanna check it out. We're gonna show you some of it today, including this room. That's right, believe it or not, 218 feet long, 3,264 windows. This thing is pretty amazing, infinity room, but we're gonna show you all of this place and you're gonna be blown away. I mean, this is the ultimate collection. If you love museums, you've never seen anything like this in your life. This is a huge collection of just everything and anything, and it is just mind stimulating as you walk through all of it. But you know, you're gonna have a good time watching it, so definitely grab the popcorn, grab the kids. And if you haven't, check out our new sister channels, How to Have Fun 4x4 and How to Have Fun Hiking. That's right, all part of our How to Have Fun Outdoor Vacation Idea channel. And now we're up to 6 channels, and with travel all over the world. How about our latest videos on Route 66 in Hawaii? That's right, guys. And how about the bizarre border up in Canada? We got all kinds of great videos coming out from the West Coast. We just did a huge 3-week trip in India with all kinds of crazy places. Also a 2-week trip over in Europe. So lots of good stuff coming up, and guess what? We've got a lot of great stuff scheduled for this summer. So this is going on our 4th season, but let's go ahead and get started with the House on the Rock. As you just saw, a gigantic, colossal whale. And what? Take a look at here. Everywhere you look, there is all kinds of displays, including, that's right, take a look at this place. It's incredible. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, drive on in. Here is the entrance, and we're gonna show you around the House on the Rock.
Are you ready to see the House on the Rock? Let's go!
All right, take a look. We got tokens. $5 for 15 tokens, Alice. Gonna get to see some music out here.
I'm ready for it. Okay, whenever you're ready.
All right, Alice, you got your map.
Yes, you cannot go without the map, so let's check it out.
Pretty awesome. Look at this, folks. So much
It's a
to see.
huge place.
What? Not only is this an amazing tourist attraction, there's a ton of history to this. Believe it or not, Alex Jordan Jr., the original person that took this house, actually met with Frank Lloyd Wright and showed him his plans. But Frank Lloyd Wright from Taliesin actually said to him in a meeting, I wouldn't hire you to design a cheese crate or a chicken coop. And that really got Alex Jordan motivated to go ahead and build this amazing house up on top of a rock. And believe it or not, he did just that, and it is truly amazing. And the Infinity Room is as good as anything I've seen from Frank Lloyd Wright. But we're going to show you that all in this video.
Alex has tireless efforts in building his house on the rock construction. Admission funds were put right back into the house. Alex had no other source of income. 6 feet 4 inches tall. The Oriental decor seemed appropriate to Alex and often served structure. However, there is a scenic north of the house on the rock, and the view will take your... Alex Jr. was a rambunctious youngster and demonstrated remarkable dexterity with his hands.
If you do visit the site, you definitely want to take the time to go through that Alex Jordan Center and the video in the background of all of this. It is really amazing, and as you know on this channel, How to Have Fun Outdoors, we've done a bunch of Frank Lloyd Wright homes, including Falling Water, one of our biggest videos. But overall, you are going to see something that is pretty unique. No question about it, he idolized Frank Lloyd Wright's work, and he put a lot into this original home. But from there, he built out the Infinity Room, which you see here, which is just phenomenal and a real piece of art. I mean, nothing like that you've ever seen. But this house sits way up on top of these pedestal rocks, and it's really unique when you're there to witness it. But then the rest is history. He took all the admission fees and continued to invest.
Only 3 days. He was glad to be back at work at the house on the rock. He learned from fellow collectors and dealers, and from visits to Lotus and Colonial Taverns museums, sketching out his ideas, and then asking John Hovanchek and crew to build innovative machines, sometimes beginning with only vague instructions.
That's right, he really wanted something to be an incredible tourist attraction, and then he started to have all of these collections and created this never-ending museum, if you will, or exhibit, including these music machines where you're going to get to see these tokens used. And I've never really seen anything like it in my life. It is magical.
When I was a kid, salesmen would go to the jewelry stores, and in order for the jewelers to buy from them, they would give them animatronics like this.
Yeah, no question about it. There is all kinds of unique little gadgets throughout this facility. Things that come from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and to this day, they continue to expand this exhibit and museum. But believe me, you're definitely going to want 3 to 4 hours to get through the entire place. And that is if you go quickly. No question, if you read every single display, take time to research it, you could be there all day, no problem. But no question, the Infinity Room is remarkable. The structure is incredible, and we're going to show you that in this video also. And it is one long, thin room that hangs into space. It's a big cantilever, and it is really something to see in real life. After his death in 1989, the House of the Rock was taken over by a private trust to maintain and expand the attraction. And just like I said, even when we were there, they were still expanding in different areas of the museum. But overall, a super cool place. The main takeaway is, if you're ever up in this area, it's another great vacation idea, another great place to go to, another hidden gem from How to Have Fun Outdoors. Let's go ahead and check out some of this now. The House on the Rock in Wisconsin.
All right, so where are we at right now?
We're right here.
Right there, okay.
It's called the Hub.
The Hub.
The Hub. House.
Okay.
Going to go up to the House on the Rock itself. Don't forget to see the Infinity Room.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I mean, it's super cool, yes. And you'll be back down here, And it's going to get you back to this door here, which
Okay.
will in turn through that door over there, get you to section 2.
Okay.
All right, you're going to want to get through all of section 2 and to the carousel by 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Or you won't get into section 3.
Okay.
By 4 o'clock.
By 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
At the carousel.
There we go. Let's do it.
You're on your way.
All right.
Whoa.
Let's go, Liche.
You can do it. I can see it.
Hey,
You got the edge.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Fast. Let's go.
Prepare to see the 8th, 9th, and 10th wonder of the world today.
All right.
I love
There we
it.
go.
Well, we started with the house itself, and no question about it, it had the compression zones and the different things that Frank Lloyd Wright is known for actually designing, and it felt like a Frank Lloyd Wright house. To be honest with you, very, very similar. You got the stone, the woods, the funky angles everywhere. And you also had some of this Japanese element to it that Frank was also known for from his time over in Japan. But overall, no question about it, this was pretty cool. And the actual villa itself was 1923 and was not designed by Alex Jordan, but an architect, Frank Riley. That's right, Alex really wanted it to be like a Frank Lloyd Wright. And, the fact is he did all the work on it. Frank Lloyd Wright was working on the Imperial Hotel in Japan from 1916 to 1922 and likely would not have been in Spring Green when this meeting was said to have happened. So there's still some controversy around all of this history. But overall, when you're there, it looks like a Frank Lloyd Wright house, and it is cool as it's built on top of this big pedestal rock that's called Deer Shelter Rock. And that rock is approximately 60 by 70 feet and 200 feet on the top, which stands in a forest nearby. So it's super, super cool. And, we'll walk you through the rest of it here and then head back so you can see some of the rest of this. It is super impressive. All right, this is where it all started, the house on the rock. Here's the actual rock that forms up in the middle of the woods. It's fantastic. He came out here and used to camp and do little picnics and all kinds of cool things. And then his dream was one day to buy this property, which he ended up doing. He even had to loan money from his parents to get it. But once he did, he got the land and decided to build this house that we're going to show you next on top of the rock, including this infinity room, which there's nothing like it on the earth. So let's go take a look. It's going to be pretty awesome. Let's go. Almost 200 feet long, all the way out here. The infinity point is worth a visit in itself. Amazing architecture, pedestal cantilevered over this the stone pedestal. Absolutely gorgeous. Take a look. This cantilever is absolutely incredible, in my opinion. Being an engineer and seeing how far that this thing sticks out over the forest is pretty remarkable. And, it's one of the unique sights. I mean, we've traveled the world, we've seen a lot of things, but no question about it, this is pretty cool overall. And it definitely was, in my opinion, designed to outdo Frank Lloyd Wright. He wanted something that would really outdo the guy down the street, and I think he tried to really, outdo the Joneses. But in any case, the dark atmosphere, some areas of the House of the Rock are dimly lit and maze-like, enhancing that, mysterious kind of look. So as you walk through it, it everything has that kind of ambiance, if you will, that kind of dim color, and this was all part of his layout. But as you can see, it's got the built-in couches, very similar to Frank Lloyd Wright, and all these different compression zones where you go into the different rooms. A lot of stone built into it also, so it was more of that natural feel and look. But overall, something that you're not going to see every day. So it's always fun to go and tour some of these places. But again, this is just the beginning of this exhibit or museum or whatever you want to call it. Because then you get into the collection. So he started off with touring people through this, and then the admission fees were used to continue on building out his dream exhibit tourist attraction to bring more and more people to this site. And again, it's down the road from Tallahassee. So it was really more about, I think, that he just wanted to outdo Frank Lloyd Wright. And, no question about it, this is an incredible place to go. And you'll see why later in this video. You don't want to stop watching this video. And there's just so many different things. Cars, planes, knives, huge music machines, and all kinds of, displays and exhibits. It's super, super cool, and you're going to get to see that all in this video. Well, if you like that piano, you haven't seen anything yet. Wait till you see these incredible music machines that were built for this exhibit. But let's go ahead and get started checking out the rest of this facility. You're going to absolutely love it.
Let's go, section 2. We are coming.
Section 2.
Regina Sublima, Drum Music Box, 1893.
That's right, 1893. And that's one of the things that I really enjoyed and Alice really enjoyed about this exhibit. You got to see such a variety of things and so much history and so many things from the past that you could really learn a lot, but also get a feeling for some of the stuff from the 1800s and the early 1900s. And in the selection of everything at this place was incredible. One minute you're looking at, wild animals and guns. The next minute you're looking at cars. The next minute you're looking at, circus stuff and rides from carnivals and amusement parks. And then the next minute you're looking at doll houses and dolls. So there was really something for everyone, but very, very unique overall. So we're just going to sit back, play some music, and show you some of this place. It is incredible. All right, Alice, here you go. Hot stuff, exotic, dreamy, lovable, bashful, studious, jealous, pushover. How about that? Uncontrollable and nasty. Try again. Which one are you?
The one that is lovable.
Up next, the Heritage of the Sea exhibits. You ready for this? It's unbelievable. When you get to this area, you cannot believe the size of this. It is colossal. Way bigger than you could ever imagine. Way bigger than the pictures that I saw. This thing is huge. Well, no question about it, the whale is colossal, over 200 feet. And what's cool is when you enter this exhibit, you enter from the ground floor, you're able to go up to the middle floor and the top floor, and it's a huge complex. And this whale is gigantic, and they've got the sea creatures and all kinds of octopus and all kinds of displays with ships and different things. It really is remarkable. Look at all the ivory, honey. And look at the big. Crazy. Wow, the Titanic. 。 .
「 .
Well, no question about it, this place is amazing. The Wisconsin State Journal said it best. Jane Smiley wrote and stated, though most people outside of the Midwest have never heard of it, the House of the Rock is said to draw more visitors every year than any other spot in Wisconsin. And no question about it, I can believe it. The place is really unique, and it's just an endless tour of all kinds of cultural artifacts, and you learn a lot as you go through this facility. And no question, Alex Jordan was somewhat of a genius to pull this all together for the public. So let's go ahead and continue to walk through here. But as you can see, no matter what it is, if it's a camera, there's every kind of camera. If there's a doll, there's every kind of doll. If there's ships, there's every kind of ships. It just really is amazing, all the different artifacts that are in this place. And quite honestly, there's thousands of them, and antiques and replicas and original creations. It just goes on and on and on. But you got to see it yourself, folks. If you get the chance, definitely go visit the House of the Rock. And that's what this channel is all about. Vacation ideas, hidden gems, places to go. So if you haven't, it would mean so much to us if you could subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button so we can get this out to more people. And let's go ahead and continue to check out the House of on the Rock.
Look how it reads the music, honey.
This one is a must-see.
Yeah, let's check it out. These are incredible, folks. Like, really amazing. All right, Alice, the Blue Room in Munich.
Okay, are we ready?
Look at the size of this one,
Fantastic. Go.
huh? Wow.
The Mikado. Are
This-
we ready?
Yeah, let's do it. This one looks
This is a full
amazing.
roll of this. What?
Wow.
All the music machines were really remarkable. Make sure you bring a lots of tokens. Well, Alice just absolutely loved the music machines, and I have to admit, I'd never seen anything quite like it, and I've been all over the world. These things were actually paid for and designed for his exhibits, and they were really unique, one of a kind, and they were way before their time. The technology, from the time they were built was really leading edge and very, very unique. But let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of this place. It's just never ending and so many cool things to see. You're gonna love this part. Well, when you walked into this room, you were amazed. The House of Rock, it actually holds the world's largest indoor carousel, 269 handcrafted animals, and over 20,000 lights. This thing was just mind-blowing. It is huge, and clearly this video doesn't show the scale of it. And you actually get to see it from the floor level, but later on up above it, which is just remarkable also when you start to exit this building. But overall, so impressive. This facility was like nothing we've ever seen, and then it just doesn't end. You just go from room to room to room, and there is so much to see and so much to do. It is spectacular. But let's go ahead and finish up with the House on the Rock. I was told by friends several times to come and visit this, and when we got the opportunity, I was super excited. The house's bizarre and imaginative design has earned its reputation as one of the strangest places in America. And after being there, I can see why. It was just so unique and so many things that you just can't even imagine that you would ever see. And quite honestly, it was a stimulating experience. The whole time you were there, you were just amazed. And by the time you left, you just couldn't believe everything that you had seen. And it stuck in your head for at least a couple of weeks, thinking about all the stuff that you actually witnessed and the history and the background. And unbelievable how this guy collected so many things. And they're still collecting things to this day with all the admission money that goes to this particular tourist site. But overall, we're going to finish up this video and show you the last parts of the House of the Rock, and it really is amazing. But take a look at these mock-up circuses with all these miniature figures. It was truly stunning to see a circus like this and how detailed it was. Absolutely amazing. I was just totally stimulated by this area, and take a look at the detail. It just was remarkable, and they had all of the old Barnum and Bailey circus paraphernalia and all of the replicas of the roller coaster. It really was super cool overall.
CJ, pretty remarkable, huh?
Wow, like he has so many cool stuff in this area. It's absolutely amazing.
Wow. This has got to be the biggest, you know, display of circus and musical stuff I've ever seen in my life. Look at this, Alice. They have all the crowns for my little queen.
Okay, thank you.
Like I highlighted before, every room you go into and there's a different collection. This time, crowns. How about this? Where have you seen a crown collection before? I mean, they've got the circus rides. They've got the dollhouses. They've got the aviation. They've got the cars. They've got, you name it, they've got it at this place. It is absolutely incredible. Well, we're almost at the end of this video, but no question about it, it remains one of Wisconsin's top tourist attractions. It actually draws hundreds of thousands of visitors annually, and we're going to tell you it's worth the trip and the money. It was a great place to visit.
All right, ready for the gift shop, Alice?
Let's go. It's gonna be interesting.
That was amazing.
And just when you think you're done, what? They've got a big gift shop. That's right, all kinds of shirts, souvenirs, you name it, they've got it. And you've got to get yourself a House on the Rock hat, mug, you name it, they've got it.
Hey, what are you going to do, buy the whole store out? What are you doing?
Wow, too many cool stuff. So let's go and get some shopping done.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this video. Absolutely magnificent. One of the biggest collections of stuff I've ever seen in my life. You had everything from circus, music instruments, nautical stuff, you name it, they had it. It was absolutely amazing. Definitely hit that like button, slam that subscribe button, and thanks so much for watching. How to have fun? Outdoors!